All right, so today we are talking about change orders. This is a topic we are most passionate about because we have done plenty of research on it. When we started on construction industries, this is the first topic that we started looking into, and we learned a lot from it. So it's a very, very interesting one, and this is the use case that bleeds the most amount of money. And when we did the research, we found that every year, $177 billion are wasted on change orders every year. And this is the number which is documented. There is obviously a huge number which is not documented that people even don't mention just out of shame of it. So what is a change order? Change order is something that when you go to a site, when you start the project, when your contractors, when your field technicians go and start working on the job, the homeowner comes in and asks for a slight modification, ask for a little help, ask for some minor adjustments in the original scope. And then your people are like, okay, this is doable, we can just do it. And they don't even mention in the back office. Or when they mention, you guys don't care that, okay, this is a minor change order, we can just do it in the original scope. But these requests keep coming in one after the other. And if you map them in thousands of jobs that most contractors do every year, then these costs pile up into billions, $177 billion every year. So how do we solve that? How do we solve this problem that whenever there is a change order, whenever the customer, the end user ask for some favor, ask for some minor change, we cannot say no to them. They are paying the money. If they change their mind a little, that's their right. The work has not been done yet. But then how do you still make sure that your profits and your margins are secure? So we came up with a suggestion, and you guys can be a judge of that if this is the right suggestion or not. We think this will be very, very useful and very, very easily implementable for all the construction companies, and they can immediately stop losing money on their change orders, which is a significant sum. The suggestion is give your contractors access to a system where they can directly document the change order request. So how do you do that? So let's say we integrate the system directly into their iMessages. So the customer came in and said, okay, hey man, while you are working, can you also install this additional accessory? Can you also dig this other hole and add a tank over there? So there was this minor suggestion. So whenever something like this comes in, your field technician just drop a message in the iMessages right away. Now from the iMessages, the request gets sent to the back office. You guys can either choose to review or not review. Either way, that request will be converted, will be matched with your pricing of how much do you guys extra charge for the additional accessory install, or how much do you guys charge for digging an extra hole for a water tank. The change request gets priced, and then over the air, on the fly, you can create a quotation, you can create a receipt for the end user, and you can send that request directly to your customer's number. And your customer will be blown away that, whoa, I just talked to this guy once and I have the change order on my phone with the price on it. And if the customer really wants that thing done, they will pay for it. But if that was something not too high priority, but it's going to cost you something because your people are going to work an extra day for it, they can just simply say that, okay, man, we are cool, we don't need it, we can take care of it later on. This might add a little resistance between you and the customer and the field technician, but you are eliminating the friction by implementing it in their existing tools, the phones that they are already using. And the customer, he has to be made aware before you guys start working with them that if you ever ask for a change request in your original scope, we are always happy to do it. But you will receive a new quote, you will receive an additional receipt, an additional invoice for that particular change order, and you will have to approve it, you will have to sign it. And once you do that, once you do that little modification, once you do the little approval, we are happy to just proceed. Now you would ask, how would I build it? My existing system has the information about my products. It has the information about how much do we charge for each accessory install, each size of the project. But how do we implement all of it? There is no existing system. There is no existing tool that does everything. And the answer is no tool is going to solve this problem for you very, very specifically. This is going to be very, very purpose built for you because some tools will have integration with Salesforce, some will have integration with HubSpot, some are using Monday.com, but no tool is using the exact combination of the tools that you are using. So how do you actually do it? It's not that difficult, especially after AI. With AI, you can prototype this simple concept that integrates with all of these existing tools. It builds this little integration that connects all of your existing tools, which includes iMessages. Your team is very, very familiar with iMessages. They don't have to onboard into it. They don't have to create an account, remember the password, and save the password in some text file which is very, very exposed. They are just using their phones. So you can purpose build this little integration that connects the iMessages, the CRMs, the documentation, and respond and create the invoice based on the information already existing in your existing documentations. To make the life even easier for your field technicians, you can also add support for voice notes. So they can simply send a voice note, a voice message in WhatsApp, and the AI will go ahead and process the voice note, extract the relevant information from it, pass it to the server, match it with the existing pricing list that you have, create a receipt for it, create an invoice. The invoice will be sent back in the same iMessages thread, which you can then show to the end user, or you can also send that invoice directly to the customer as well. Most construction projects have the margin of 25 to 30%. And if your change order is already more than 20%, then you are not making any money on the project. You are actually losing money. And once you start building this purpose-built system for your own company, for your own business, then you have this IP. Now, your company is not just reliant on people who have the best knowledge about your product. Your company owns this IP of this particular tool that has information about all of your existing offerings, your products, your pricing, and based on that product pricing, it can just deliver the invoices. So you're also adding to the IP of your business. And then very soon you can keep adding more and more features into it. You can add support for documentation. You can also add support for training, just like we talked about in the previous video. And you can also add support for team performance management. So which team comes up with most change order requests? So change order requests can be good, can be bad as well. They are opportunity to upsell more services of your business. That's a good thing. But it can also be bad when your managers are not able to properly calculate the cost of the project in the beginning. And then the change orders keep coming in again and again from the homeowner, and he's not happy that these guys quoted me something else in the beginning and now they're charging me something else. So you have to make sure that you are getting the change orders which are upsells, not the change of scope again and again. My name is Hashir Baig. I'm the founder and CEO of RipeSeed. We work with companies and enterprises to help them save money by operationalizing their processes, which are losing them money for years. If you think your business is also losing money and there is a potential to save money by using technology the right way, reach out to us. Thank you.